care less about what the Christian community thinks of me. I could care less. About what the Christian community thinks of me. I could care less.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey.
Glad y'all can join us. Rosh and Abi. And we just want to talk about what's going on in the Christian world. Kirk Franklin, he just manages to always find himself in the news. Some type of way, Kirk Franklin manages to find himself in the news. And this has, it happened probably a couple of weeks ago or something. But if you guys don't know what the news that he's about the show about,
okay, I don't know if it's a couple of weeks ago.
Probably a month
I don't
or
even
so
know because
ago,
we don't follow it like that, but we do know that it's happening.
And when we heard about it, it's Kirk Franklin talking about, and this has made the rounds across the internet. He's saying that he doesn't care what Christians think about him. Now, this is the man who built his whole reputation on Christianity.
And wealth.
Yes.
And wealth.
How many Christians have bought Kirk Franklin's albums? How many Christians have gone to Kirk Franklin's concerts? Now, his wealth is built. I've already amassed.
I have enough money now.
Sounds like
I'm a millionaire.
Creflo Dollar, right? Now I can tell y'all the truth. After I've amassed everything.
Right.
So now he's saying that he's coming out with his new reality show, and people are giving him a lot of heat for it. He's saying, I could care less what Christians think about me. And this is just unbelievable. So Kirk Franklin is coming out with a dating show, and it's on TV One. And he's been getting a lot of heat about this TV show, about this series. And we're going to read a description about this show, describing what it is. And we want you guys to check out this clip that we're going to show you. The description of the show says, this is from TV One. It says, The One is a fun competition dating series. What happened to courting?
I would like to know myself, because I remember when we were young, and I remember courting. I remember hearing about it. Our parents did it, and I mean, it wasn't all of this dating thing, and that's what's being promoted all over in the television. A lot of the dating, this man, this woman, and then jump into the next, and you have fornicating, and all of these things are happening because everybody just feel like, hey, look, I'm dating. I'm in the dating scene, so I can just go from here to there and everywhere.
And where in the scriptures did it say you have to compete when you're dating? And that's the problem with society today. Everything is a competition. We talked about a wedding a while back, where wedding guests went to support someone that got married, and the groom took everybody outside and showed them the $100,000 vehicle that he brought for his wife. So that's why people are waiting to get married. That's why people have to wait for that spouse, because everybody feels like they're not worthy enough, because it's a competition.
And they have to save the money. They have to save up money to be able to afford that expensive wedding, so that they can show off for their, the people who come to support them, for their supporters. So this is actually what's going on in the world today. And now, instead of people just coming genuinely and, coming to support you because you're getting married, you have people that is coming, that you are throwing all of these things at them. Look at all of this, what we have. We have all kind of money, and making them envious and jealous of you, when it's supposed to be people who love you, who's coming to support you. This is what is happening today.
Because of shows like this.
Exactly.
Because of shows like this being promoted by one of Christianity's biggest celebrity. So let's continue reading their description. It says, a competition dating series led by celebrity power couple Kirk and Tammy Franklin. The Franklins will share their magic to maintaining a healthy relationship with one male and female single who live an exceptional life, except when it comes to dating and finding love. I wonder why.
Exactly, right?
Putting things backwards, right?
Exactly.
You're putting success before relationships. With Kirk and Tammy's advice, are they able to trust the process and put in the necessary work to find the one? So this is called the one.
The
one. Wow. So This is just incredible. Okay, so let's check out this clip from this dating show. Let's see what it's all about.
Most people don't know when it comes to love. Tam and I are the unofficial matchmakers, and now we're switching up the game, bringing our matchmaking expertise to the TV screen.
Get naked on the first date.
We will share our wisdom when it comes to getting and maintaining a healthy, thriving relationship.
It's time to find the one.
Do you want to come to the mansion? Me and my girl Tammy, we're going to switch up the game a bit right here.
And then look where they have it at, in a mansion,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. This is Kirk Franklin.
Who is supposed to be the standard, right?
Right.
Because of what he represents or used to represent,
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can say.
Right, but he's so far gone from that. So it's totally different now. Kirk Franklin definitely has sold his soul to the devil.
Mm-hmm.
The Most High Yah has given him over to a reprobate mind.
Mm-hmm.
And we know all the things that he's been through, all the things that he's talked about, his personal story.
Which is really sad
Mm-hmm.
because Kirk Franklin was adopted, you know, and he goes off and he tells his story, and I've heard his story before, how, you know, he came up without his parents in his life. And it's like now at his age, he's still trying to seek validation.
Yes.
Although he has gotten the riches of this world.
Mm-hmm.
He is a millionaire.
Absolutely.
He has nothing but money, but he still feels depleted. And that's just how life works too. Whenever we trying to find something to validate us outside of Yah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's going to be continuous. You're always going to be trying to seek, you know, I'm saying if you're going outside of Yah, you're going to always be trying to seek validation. It'll never be enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see with Kirk Franklin. It's just never enough because most people, I mean, they have a lot of people in this world. Not everybody become millionaires.
Right.
Most don't.
Right.
But when they see that, they'll look at their life and be like, man, I wish I had that.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, money and all of the things that Kirk Franklin and his wife have. But that just goes to show, even if you have that, if you don't have the right foundation, that stuff will never be enough. If you always seeking outside validation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're seeing with Kirk Franklin. It's like, I got it all. I done lived my life to the fullest, but it's still not enough. I want
Right.
to do something even more than what I've done before. Something greater.
And another part of his story, he dealt with sex addiction. Why would you host a show with a bunch of singles if you've dealt with all of that? You have
The women are provocative.
the men walking around, you putting your wife around men walking around no shirt on, stuff
Right.
like that. We saw that in the clip. So I mean, what are Kirk and Tammy Franklin doing? Y'all fell so far away from the word that now you guys are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's happening in Christianity. This kind of happens. We see this cycle happen all of the time. A lot of them sell their souls for these riches and to blend
really
in
sad.
with the culture.
Mm-hmm.
They take on the ways of the culture.
And this is whenever you feel like you don't feel validated in this
Mhm.
world, and you're seeking, like I said, anything outside of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
This is the trap that the devil can put you in.
Yes.
And that's why it's important, like I always say to my children, anybody, if I'm speaking to them, this is why it's important to always have that foundation of Yah in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Let him be your source. Let him be your completeness
Mhm.
outside of the things of this world. Because if not, the adversary is going to eat you up. This world is going to eat you up. And you have to stand for something, because whenever we start standing for anything, we are going to fall for everything.
Yes.
And anything.
Yes. Yes. Very true. So that's the video. We want to hear you guys comment about it. Tell us your thoughts. What's going on with Kirk Franklin? What's going on with Tammy Franklin? Is this a repeated pattern in Christianity where they get a taste of success and they just throw out the word?
Right.
They just throw it out.
He done caused a lot of people to stumble. Because although he was as we know, a gospel, what you would call it, artist, he still was very worldly. Matter of fact, we'll show a clip of it too. Did you want to show? Or you didn't want to show
where he was dancing? Oh yeah,
we'll
can show
show
that.
a clip of that too, so you guys can see. But Kirk Franklin has always been worldly.
Right.
To be honest with you, he's always been.
Right. Now look at this clip. He's dancing like Genuine. Showing muscles, guns, everything.
Everything.
Now you can't get more worldly than that.
You can't get more worldly than that. And Genuine is he's an older
back
artist.
From the 90s,
back, right.
Mm-hmm.
But
didn't the scriptures tell us again to separate the holy from the unholy?
Mm-hmm.
The clean from the unclean?
Mm-hmm.
Kirk, get on your knees, brother. Repent. The time is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to wake up.
Time to wake up.
It's time to wake up.
And stop following behind these false leaders. These people who are proclaiming to be people of the Most High, but their fruits is going to tell us whether they are or not. We are to judge people by their fruit. This is what the word tells us to do. And if it's not aligning with the word, then we have to be able to make a sound judgment and be like, I'm not going to support this mess.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to give my money to this mess. I'm not going to go to a concert.
Yes. And that's especially for the Christian viewers. You can't support this mess.
Or watch it.
You can't, exactly.
Watching the reality TV show.
The scriptures tell us not to strengthen the hand of the evildoer. That's what you're doing when you're supporting mess like that. When you're watching these reality shows. When you're going to these worldly concerts. When you're supporting the worldly music. The best thing anybody who claims to be a believer, who believe in the Most High, the number one thing that you could do is open up that Bible and read it for yourself. And get on your knees and pray to the Most High and ask for repentance.
Right.
To turn away from your wicked ways. That's the best thing you do, because
separate yourself from this world.
Right, because man is going to let you down. Guys like Kirk Franklin, there are tons of others, especially throughout Christianity. They will let you down because they are in bed with the culture.
Exactly, and you know what? This is why Kirk Franklin is saying that he doesn't care how the people that are Christians, how they look at him anymore, because he is feeling like they have let him down as well. Because I've heard him speak before. He's also feeling that way. But everybody, normally people reach that point to where reality sets in, and you realize,
Absolutely.
you know, that everybody who you thought was for you is not for you, but
not for you.
Somebody who's going to always be for you is Yahuwah.
Yes, absolutely.
The Most High.
Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely drop those comments. Share the video, like, subscribe to the channel, and we will talk to you on the next one. Time to wake up.
Time to wake up.